Awesome.
That's drive. And we'll just go to the back of the building. And you'll notice something that's really unique and weird. When you first lift off the accelerator at some normal speed, it'll feel like the car is hitting the brakes. That's actually called regenerative braking. It has nothing to do with the braking system. It's just the car recapturing energy.
Yeah, charging
while it's decelerating, right? So to be effective at braking in this car, of course you're not going to be a pro at it since this is your first time, but you'll notice, it's a little weird feeling. To come up to a stop in this car, you actually keep your foot on the accelerator, you just slowly lift off, and the car instantly matches your speed. And then to come to a complete stop, you just use the brakes.
So like kind of like that.
So as long as it's clear over here, just kind of pull out over here. And you don't necessarily have to come to a complete stop unless you want to, but you can slow down a little more at this if you want, and then just hammer on it up to like 40.
Oh!
Wow!
That is actually awesome.
Holy shit.
I've seen videos, but
You let off too soon, but that's good. But you kind of understand the torque.
Oh, yeah,
That feels amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't think my wife can handle it.
It does make you a little sick in the back too, by the way.
That actually felt really cool.
I'm okay. It's like if you're on a ride.
Yeah. The cool thing is, no matter what speed you're going or what the conditions are, it won't really sit there and peel out, or you won't hear the tires squealing. The traction control is very advanced. It just gives you enough torque to get the car going. So in this condition, very dry, very good conditions, it gives you full power right away without hesitation. We'll just go straight through here. Start the car.
I can see how it.
You feel the braking, how when you snap off, it gets kind of aggressive.
I can't like that because even on my own normal vehicle, I usually don't brake that often. I tend to, like when I'm dropping from like 80 to 60, I just let off the gas and just let it coast.
Yeah, you should definitely do that in this car too, except you don't want to lift off all the way because it'll abruptly bring your speed down. But other than that, when you're driving normal like this, going to the grocery store, picking up the kids, whatever, it just behaves like a normal car. And then when you want the power, it's always just a foot twitch away from turning into a Corvette or whatever you're looking for. Also, a couple things that I think are pretty important. 100% built in America. There are some, outsourced parts like the AC compressors, Japanese, things like that. It's not all built in America, but the car itself is built in Fremont, including the battery packs, the motors, the gearbox, the inverters. Those are all like hand assembled in the factory in Fremont.
That's good.
And two, what's also really nice about this car is it's another, 5-star crash-rated vehicle in every single category, which that's a little more rare. There are some cars that say, hey, we're 5 stars, but that's usually 1 or 2 categories.
Right.
Every single category, including rollover, is 5 stars in this car.
Instant speed.
I'm more amazed on the sudden change from feeling like a smooth car to like you were saying, like feeling a Corvette.
Like a race car.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
I've actually seen videos, honey, where they have taken this up against
Yes,
some
I know.
of your race cars.
You showed them to me.
And on the takeoff, the Tesla beats most of them like every time.
Yeah, you showed me so many
drag
videos.
racing.
I just saw.
Turn left under the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to go on the north side.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what's so vicious about electric motors is they don't need RPMs to create torque. It's like as soon as you put your foot to the floor, it sends current into the motor. The current instantly creates, what we perceive as torque, right? And so the car just lurches forward.
I saw Elon was talking about, I guess he just put a blog out there on their website about the new, what do you call it, Deepest mode or no?
Ludicrous.
Ludicrous.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That's not what this car is, but this is a P85D, so definitely it used to be our fastest car. But even our base 70 model, no joke, that car is plenty quick. It's still a 5-second car.
Whoa.
This just happens to be a 3-second car.
My ear actually
Kind of feels weird.
for the quick second, that was actually pretty cool.
Today's his birthday, so he's gonna do it as many times as he can.
I don't mind. Just obviously don't get a ticket. I'm one of the only people that doesn't have a ticket yet on his test drive record. never really gets old, actually.
Hey, the good thing is, though, it doesn't look like a Ferrari or a sports car at that level.
Yeah.
So, police aren't going to be necessarily looking for it as much.
Yeah, and that's another cool thing about this car being so incredibly quiet is when you're creating all that crazy horsepower and torque, normally there's a ferocious engine sound coming out the other end. In this car, it just sounds like a whining sound. And it's actually very quiet.
Yeah, it is really quiet.
Like camouflages.
At the same time, it does sound good, though.
Inside, it sounds very techy, yeah. It's got like that warp drive kind of sound.
Yeah.
We're actually going to turn left underneath the bridge just to go back down 35 south.
So I'm going to get on the left.
Yeah, just hop in front of this truck whenever you make it around them.
So are these, is this like a sunroof, or what exactly is this up here?
It's called a glass panoramic roof.
Okay.
So this top panel that's opening now is the piece that moves. That back panel that's right above your head is a stationary piece.
Oh, okay.
In Texas, from what I sell, probably 95% of my orders are with this glass roof, just because it's in the front seat. I don't know if you can perceive it, but it feels kind of like a convertible.
That is really neat.
Yeah. And also what's really good about it is it has a really nice ceramic tinting already applied to it.
Right.
I would definitely tint these side windows if this was my car first thing, because there's so much heat in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
But as you can tell, it's never really crazy hot. And this is hot summer sun right here.
Yeah.
It feels, you can feel the glow, but it's not hot.
Right.
So how many of the features are, because I know this is the luxury model, so how many of these features are actually making its way to the lower cost one?
Honestly, I can't comment on that. I just don't really know. Not that I can't talk about it, it's just they literally feed us zero information. But I would imagine it's going to be equipped similar, where they have like different dashboard decors, which you can change just to carbon fiber or back to normal black. We have 3 different leather colors. This obviously is tan. We have black and gray, which looks really nice. 2 different roof colors. Black is what I would do. Solid roof, glass roof, sport seats, standard wheels, sport wheels, air suspension, upgraded stereo. This car right here that you're seeing is pretty much every additional package has been added onto it. So this one's around, like, I think high 130, something like that, as equipped. But definitely even on those cars, it should be a build to order process from scratch too.
Okay.
Does that kind of answer your question?
Yeah, a little bit.
Sort of kind of much lower price point, so I don't know if some things will be chopped out, or it's supposed to be still the same great Tesla quality, just smaller package. So merging onto the highway right here, obviously, as you'll know, with power is pretty easy, because you can just zip in front of people if you want to.
That's the other thing I like about it. A lot of vehicles, you have that like lag, I guess. Like you don't have instant power, so your mind's thinking I got some time and I can do it.
Yeah.
You hit the gas and it doesn't go as fast as you want it to, and
There's a delay associated. Yeah.
exactly. And it just feels nice because like I think I need, speed, and there it is.
Yeah. It's not the Waco Drive Belmead exit, but it's the next one after that. I think it's called Elm Avenue. And that's another important point too. So you can use its power and its efficiency to an advantage, or almost a defensive advantage on the highway, because you can shoot gaps and overtake vehicles, and otherwise in a normal gas car you probably wouldn't attempt, because of this perceived delay of transmission needs to downshift, RPMs need to come up, and here's the power finally coming online.
Elm Avenue.
Yeah, Elm, that's perfect. And the same thing with the braking, it's so razor quick. It's just as soon as you lift off, the car already starts slowing down before your foot can even go to the brake. Let's just stay in this lane right here. What do you think?
It rides really good.
I'm actually really enjoying it.
Yeah?
The 0 to 60 is my favorite part so far.
That's crazy. I might feel the effects later.
Yeah, it's a lot like, I don't know if y'all ride roller coasters, but the closest thing I can resemble this to is like a magnetically launched roller coaster, like the ones that take off horizontal and then usually shoot up like really sharply. Just watch out for cross traffic, because a lot of these stop signs are only 2A.
Weird little area.
And then just hop into this left lane. At that next red stop sign, we're going to make a left.
Yeah, I've actually never been on it.
I know. I'm just
been here 3 years in Surrey, and I've
weird
never
area.
done
Yeah.
here.
And then it's sharp left and another sharp left again. And then dive into this little turn right here too.
Right here?
Yeah. And again, just watch out because these guys don't stop over here. Looks good. Straight out. That's just like half pedal too.
Yeah.
The road kind of forks left and right, just kind of like fork gently to the right, and it'll take you right to the back of the building. So imagine if you strapped one of those Merlin vacuum engines on the roof of the car. That's kind of what this feels like. Did I say that right? Is it Merlin?
Yeah.
And it's just right where that red flag is. Just no emissions and no sooty afterburn that gets all over your car.
Yeah, he's not allowed to take my new car to work because it gets rocket stuff all over his car. He took it to work one day because his car had to be put in the shop and come home and it was black stuff all over my new car.
Is that black stuff? It actually does come off, or do you have to actually scrub it?
You have to scrub it, but it does come
You
off.
don't have to scrub it, you have to wipe it off.
Well, it depends how long you left it on.
Yeah.
I took it into a car wash one time, and it didn't even touch it. But then I
Just kind of smeared it around a little bit.
So when I actually touch it, it wipes right off. So crap, I guess
okay.
I'm just going to have to do it by hand.
Yeah.
And just back into one of these.
Yeah, just back into one of those supercharged spots. The camera works really good too, which you'll see in a moment. Just go up till it clicks. That's it. And then you have this nice camera, which is a little dirty from the trip out to y'all's
look at
site.
that. It tells you the angle you need to get back in.
Nice.
That's different than the car we currently have.
Yeah, we do have a thing to back up, but it doesn't have
Yeah, it
all
doesn't
that
have the
fancy
angle on
stuff.
Yeah.
It's actually really accurate too. Holy crap.
This car originally didn't have these guidance lines. It was actually added later as a software update.
That is awesome.
That would definitely help me backing up and parking.
A little bit, just a little bit closer. Just try to close this gap down just a little bit more. Perfect. That's really good. So it kind of counts off the inches. There's like 6 sensors in the back and 6 nose sensors too. And just click that silver button kind of towards the steering wheel. That's it. There's no on button. There's no off button. As soon as you get out, the last door to